Hey, chosen ones. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon. The topic is they upped the ante. They have upped the ante on you, chosen ones. They are now sending people who work in mental health facilities to, hold on one second, y'all. They're trying to get that positive diagnosis so they can say, you're crazy. They upped the ante, chosen ones. The gas lighting is at an all-time high. Rage baiting. I don't know if you guys ever heard of rage baiting, but rage baiting is when a person will gaslight you to the point where it's like they want you to get enraged. They're upping the ante. It's no longer just regular gaslighting, chosen ones. It's rage baiting. They are now rage baiting us. Why are they rage baiting us? Because the attacks, the demonic attacks are not working. They're not working anymore. There was a time where they were doing demonic attacks, spiritual attacks on you, and it was working. It was hitting you. They were able to see it in real time. See you suffering. But y'all know I always expose what's going on out here. And the confusion is always confusion when dealing or talking to these people. Tony said, cool jacket. Thank you, Tony. Eric said, lovely nails. Thank you, Eric. Well, frankly said, expose. I'm going to always expose. That's what I'm here for. They upped the ante. It is no longer regular gaslighting. It is now rage baiting. They need that positive outcome. They need you to rage so they can prove their case. The demonic spiritual attacks are no longer working. The setups are no longer working. They are losing in this spiritual war. These people who work for the kingdom of darkness, which we know them very well, they know who we are and we know who they are. Some call them the elite. Some call them the Freemasons. Some just call them the kingdom of darkness. God calls them your enemies. However you want to refer to this set group of people. The gaslighting is no longer working. The gang stalking is no longer working. The gang stalking is simply no longer working because the Most High God has literally put a cloak over you to where you could be right in front of these people and they still can't find you. That's the power of the Most High. All praises to the Most High, the creator of this earth. Chosen ones, they want to keep you down. They want to keep you in low vibrational cycles. You're escaping these low vibrational cycles. You're ascending. You're becoming wiser. You're becoming more reserved. And so now they must up the ante. Can y'all hear me? Because I know how y'all like to say sometimes y'all can't hear me. T said, believe it or not, most evil things happen in the day. So what makes the darkness evil? Oh, that's a great question, T. I like that. See, the moon, none of that. Those are elements. The darkness we're talking about here is spiritual. This darkness is inside of them. There's darkness that is inside of people that you know. I can guarantee every single person that's watching this live right now encounters one of these people on a daily basis. It's a lot of them. And they're all in a network with each other. Keeping tabs. Planning. Most High hear everything. He could hear their thoughts. They forgot about him. What about you? Hello. We not worried about them. We're just, they be saying stuff to try to rage bait us, and we just be like, what? That was weird. Okay. Who said that? See, we were made in the darkness. That is not true. There's a specific scripture in Genesis that says, let there be light. But anyway, you know, you can continue to push that narrative if you want to. Steve said, an astronaut came back to Earth. Everyone wanted to know if he's seen God out there. He replied, yes, she's black. Oh, wow. Okay, Mars said, what do you mean? Most evil things happen in the day. That's just your opinion, not a fact. They happen in the day, in the night. The thing about it is there's no time for it. Evil things happen 24 hours a day. Let me tell you where evil things start. They don't start in the physical first. They start in your mind. Evil things that manifest, they start in your head first. That's what I'm saying. The evil is coming literally from inside of them. It's inside of them. I want everybody on this chat to go on their maps right now. We've done this exercise many times before, but it's been a while, and I have a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new people that watch me that are unaware. So let's go through it again. I want everybody to pull out their GPS. If you have an extra phone, pull out your extra phone. If you're with your friend, grab your friend's phone. Pull out your GPS and search Botanica near me. Botanica near me. I want you to look closely of how many of these businesses, because these are businesses that are keeping their lights on. And then I want you to ask yourself, how are they able to keep these lights on? Who is supporting these businesses to keep these lights on? What does that tell you? That tells you that a lot of people are going in those places and paying for services. People you know. People you work with. It's all around you, chosen ones. All around you. Okay? You can run, but you can't hide. See, they have been able to hide. They have been able to throw their rock and hide their hand for so long that they're really in shock right now that they are not able to do it. what they're used to doing. And now they're starting to realize that you really are a chosen one. Because it's easy for them to throw their rock, hide their hand, and move on. But no deed goes unpunished. No bad deed goes unpunished. Let's talk about it. Mitchell said, "You're beautiful, queen. Keep sharing. Thank you. Chosen by the devil." Whoa. Okay. Go said, "You okay? I am wonderful. How are you? How are you?" They upped the ante, chosen ones. They upped the ante. Whenever you feel like you're being spiritually attacked by these demonic people, by this collective group, I'm going to tell you all you need to do. It's very simple. This is probably the most powerful thing you can ever do. This will really send them peeing in their pants. You cover your head, you get on your knees, and you pray to the Lord with your pure heart.
Turn left, then turn left.
You pray that the Lord
Arrive at the drop-off.
replies and responds
Arrive at the drop-off.
to these demonic people,
With columns.
that he protects you, and watch what happens. That's what they're scared of. Thank you. That's what they're scared of. That's why they're rage baiting you. They want you to lose your cool. They want you to lose your cool. They want to play the victim role and say, "Oh, calm down." Throw the rock and hide their hand. That's what it's called, chosen ones. It's called they upping the ante. But do not worry. You are protected. As long as you stay within your prayers, the strongest thing that you can do, these people have no power. Hello. Can I have a one-way to Charlotte, please? Yes, you guys, I'm in North Carolina. Obviously, you guys have already heard me ask for a one-way to Charlotte. Here they go with the stalking. We're going to start seeing weirdos hanging around the station. Thank you so much. Trying to stalk me. Pretty soon I'm gonna need security. Ain't that a blessing? Pretty soon I'm going to need security. Well, let's go. Joe Hardy said, I like your outfit. You look good. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Yellow D. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let's get back into it. They up in the ante. The gaslighting is not enough. Now it's rage baiting. They need you to get enraged. They need it. They want it. They crave it. It's a drug. They need it so bad, that's the only way that they can make you look unstable. Let's expose it. They want you to look unstable, chosen ones. Because not only are you raising your vibration, but anyone who comes around you and has a simple conversation with you is raising their vibration. The problem is, what they don't like is that we know, the chosen ones are aware. We're fully aware that we have the power to cast out demons and send them back to hell. We have that power, and they know that we're aware of it. That is what scares them. You getting enraged, that don't scare them. That's what they want. Now, you getting on your knees and praying to the Most High God, they're peeing in their pants. Peeing in their pants. They cannot, these people cannot handle the punishment that's going to come to them. They don't realize what we talked about yesterday. If you were on the live yesterday, then you know. Oh, look at this, y'all. Somebody wrote Happy Valentine's Day on a napkin for me. It's just so cute. Anyways, okay. So if you was watching the live yesterday, then you know. But for those that were not on the live yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and repeat it really quick. I said this is exactly what it is, right? If you're a pure-hearted person who operates in love, peace, and happiness, people think you're weak. And with people thinking you're weak, there's something else that comes with that. If you have a pure heart, the devil comes after you. And let me give you a hint. He's not coming after you to give you a hug. He's not coming after you to give you a hug, baby. It's not to show you love. It's to destroy you. You know why God allows it? God allows it because he knows that the devil has no power. That's why he gives us certain knowledge, discernment. It's something called the Akashic records that we now are aware that we have access to. But I'm getting too deep. Let me go ahead and just get this out first. So again, pure-hearted people who operate in light, positivity, and truth, the devil is after you. Wicked people, evil people, envious people, jealous, envious, haters, God is after you. And let me give you a hint. It's not to give you a hug. Okay? Don't let that go over your head. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Everybody knows the first part, but not everybody knows the second part. If you are a pure-hearted person who operates in light, truth, and positivity, the devil is after you. If you are a wicked, demonic hater, jealous, envious, God is after you. You know what he's after you to do? Guess what he's doing? Guess what he's gonna do when he catches your ass? He's gonna give you that judgment. He's going to give you that judgment. Okay? That's what they don't know. And it's not that they don't know it. It's that they don't believe it. They don't believe it until things start happening to them. We were made in God's image. We also have certain spiritual abilities. Some call it powers. Yes. Powers like, not like Transformers, but like The Incredibles. If you ever watched that movie, The Incredibles, something like that. Something like Dragon Ball Z. But let me give you guys another major key. If you were on the live yesterday, the first live, the one when I talked about Cain and Abel and how Cain is still alive, there's a part that I left out, not purposely, but I do feel like it needs to be spoken about because a lot of people they didn't even think about it. Cain and Abel were black. Don't let that go over your head. Let me say it one more time. Cain and Abel were black. Yes. They were dark-skinned men. So when I said that Cain is still alive, and you probably seen him, he's not a white man. He's a dark-skinned man. Yes. Cursed to roam the earth and cannot be killed. God doesn't take his curses back. What is it? As it is written, as it shall be done. So for anybody that thinks that he's dead, I don't know. Somebody prove it to me. Because I don't believe it. I don't believe he's dead. Cleveland said, cool, the children in the hospital around the corner. Cain died and what are you talking about? Okay, when did he die? When? And how? Since y'all know everything. Prove that he's dead, vice versa. Flex said, prove that he's alive. Well, prove that he's dead, vice versa. Prove that Cain is dead. Prove that the giants are dead. Completely. Prove that there are no mermaids, demonic possessed mermaids running around these oceans. Prove that there's not a collective whose main objective is to kill, steal, and destroy on the chosen ones. Prove that that's not going on. Matter of fact, I don't need y'all to prove it. We already know. They upped their ante. That's what the chat is about today. They upped the ante. The gaslighting is no longer working. They need rage baiting now. They need to rage bait you. That's the only way that they could prove their case. That you're mentally unstable. That is what they're trying. That's the narrative that they always try to push, chosen ones. Notice. Have you noticed that? Whenever somebody starts talking truth, whether it's in Hollywood, in the media, here on YouTube, anywhere, that's their angle. Oh, you're mentally unstable. That's always their angle. Every single time. But them kidnapping children, taking their acrenazone. What is it called? Acrenazone. Cooking them and eating them. Injecting themselves with melanin. They're very stable. Yes, they're very stable. Very mentally stable. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to be like them. Ouch, the truth hurts. It does, observer. It does. They are so mad that you are almost free. And they can't do a goddamn thing about it. Excuse me, I took God's name in vain. Forgive me. They cannot do a thing about it. They know it too. They know. See, you're already free in the spiritual. Now it's manifesting in the physical. Now you're about to be free physically. Meaning you don't have to clock in anymore. No clocking in. No more doing something strange for, excuse me, this lollipop. Give me 1 second. No more doing something strange for a piece of change. No more clocking in. No more bowing down. It's over. And they know it. That's their only angle. You're mentally unstable. Okay. All right. Notice they only say that about people that have influence. People that have an audience. Listeners, supporters. They don't care about somebody that has nobody paying attention to them, running around the streets telling the truth. They don't care. Let you have a platform. Let you have people that really honestly are listening, not to follow, but to make their own judgment, and simply waking up. Now you're mentally unstable. Okay. We're all mentally unstable. Let's talk about it. These doctors, lawyers, police officers, anybody in the judicial system, they need to be evaluated every 6 months. Every 6 months, they need a psychiatric evaluation. If you really want to talk about who's unstable. I'm at home. I'm not out there seeing people get shot every day or shooting at people, because that's what's happening. People are getting beat up by ICE, by the police, by the government. Side note, did you guys see what's going on with Tory Lanez? Oh, everyone is coming out saying he's innocent all of a sudden. DJ Vlad just posted a long confession about the judges being paid off on his case. They were paid off. It was a setup. Multiple people are admitting this in the public, to the public. But I like what he said at the end. He said, and it's not just in LA. Y'all go read it. Y'all go check it out. What he said. I can't make it up. Not only did DJ Vlad confess that, also the bodyguard of the woman, Megan Thee Stallion's friend, her bodyguard that was there at the time, he just now came out and said that he had a guilty conscience. And she's the one who really pulled the trigger. That case is so crazy. We don't know what to believe anymore, do we? But we do know that Tory Lanez's fingerprints were not on the weapon. Right? So if his fingerprints were, I'm just saying, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just saying, as a conscious person, as a sane person, right? 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. If my fingerprints are not on the gun, how the am I in jail? I don't get it. I don't understand. I didn't understand that either, but anyways, stuff like that. That's what they want to push. You're mentally unstable because you are letting it be known. Don't worry about these crazy people. All you gotta do is put your head down and pray. Do the work. Put your skirts on. Ladies, put your skirts on. Men, put your pants on. Get ready. Because it's going down. We're in Revelations. It's over. It's too late. It's not playtime anymore. It's not.